Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net. This is your look ahead video on Sunday, the 24th of May. Thanks again for watching. If you need a detailed forecast for the next couple of days, then check out Gary's fast forecast at weatherweb.net. And I hope you're having a good bank holiday weekend. Some beautiful wave cloud across the country during today. This is it looking out over the Irish Sea earlier on today. Look there. Some beautiful examples of wave cloud coming through, and they've been across many parts of the country during the day. The satellite picture picks out really well, look, across southern parts of Wales, running up through the Midlands, and so much of it here across northern England, across parts of western Scotland as well. It's this scallop shape in the cloud here, look, that's what we're looking for, and that's what we know is wave cloud. Typically it's altocumulus cloud, and it's perfect for glider pilots, because if you look at the wave side on, it's kind of doing that as it reverberates across the hills. So it's, if you're flying in the glider, it's just like getting a free lift ride up to the wave, and then you can kind of just fly around on top of it. There you get some real high altitudes given to you as well. I know many glider pilots watching this, as well as many farmers, as well as many fishermen, walkers, golfers, and those of you with more than a passing interest in weather as a hobby. But if you've been out there gliding today, this is the SKU-T diagram, and it shows really well actually the stable air mass here. Look there, that nose in here is showing us that the air mass is stable, and of course we've got winds fairly steady as well with height. Look, very little change in direction, and then a gradual increase with height as well. All the classic signs for wave cloud to form. And very often wave cloud is mistaken for UFOs. This is altostratus lenticularis cloud, you know, the cigar-shaped cloud that people have mistaken so many times for UFOs. If you've got any good photographs, send them over to me, Simon at weatherweb.net, and I'll get them on the video here over the next couple of days. Anyway, just a very quick look ahead for you to see how things are shaping up in terms of our area of high pressure building into June. This is the forecast for week 1, and this is our ridge, look, building through the UK. There's this generally cool northwesterly, but one that's not bringing too bad a bank holiday. I mean, Monday looks like being a good day. Tuesday looks pretty decent as well. We'll look at that in just a second. But we got the trough here, look, out towards the east. Now, for next week, things do change. Look, that's how things look next week. Got this trough developing down across the country. Really, we see the first signs of that on Thursday, and it takes us into a cooler, more unsettled weekend. But then just look what happens as we head into week 3. This is the 7th of June to the 13th of June. And here's our higher than normal heights off towards the east. Look, there's our trough down towards the south. Now, this is the east to northeasterly flow that I was telling you about. Remember I said that I thought that southern parts of England, East Anglia and the southeast may well not see the benefits of the area of high pressure. Well, the CFS is certainly trying to pick out that at the moment. It's got higher than normal heights up towards the north, so suggesting higher than normal pressure up here and keeping things drier up here. So I think certainly it's this idea of the northern 2/3 of the country really seeing the benefit of any high pressure that builds off towards the northeast. And if you remember, we looked at the El Nino as well. Do you remember looking at that? We looked at El Nino for that period of June in previous years when there's been moderate El Nino events, and it always has high pressure built off towards the northeast. So I think we're going to go with that idea for the northern 2/3 of the country, the idea of it being dry, but towards the south, the southeast, picking up more in the way of rain there. And do you know what? It could end up to be quite a wet spell of weather down there. And then into week 4, this is also building an idea of the second half of June. Treat this with extreme caution, okay, because I don't want this thrown back in my face, but I know that those of you watching this are capable of dealing with this. You're not going to run away thinking this is the forecast. I've just got to go around in the back of my mind the idea that the second half of June could become wet or even very wet. The CFS is trying to get this trough in, look in here, low than normal heights through here, higher than normal up here, east to southeasterly flow, low pressure down here across Europe with thundery periods of rain moving up from the south. And I'm just wondering, you know, is the second half of June potentially going to go very wet indeed? As I say, that's not a forecast by any means at the moment. I'm just telling you the thoughts that are going through our minds, what we're thinking at the moment, and how things are starting to shape up. So yeah, that's just one to keep hold of. We'll build on that story over the coming days and weeks. Oh, now I should have shown you this one just a little bit earlier. This is the forecast from the GFS for the 9th of June. Remember, we were looking there at week 1, and look what the GFS does as well. Tries to put the high up here, tries to put the low down here, and tries to bring in this east to northeasterly flow. So the GFS is seeing what the CFS is seeing as well. But just quickly back to bank holiday. Of course, it's bank holiday on Monday. It looks like being a decent day. We've got northwesterly flow across the country. Sunny spells for most. Yes, this front in Ireland may bring some cloud. Could bring 1 or 2 showers there. But a cool bank holiday overall. And then for Tuesday, just some weak fronts just slipping their way southeast, with really nothing on them apart from an area of broken cloud. But generally, Tuesday looking dry. And not too bad for Wednesday either. As I say, though, Gary will have much more on that for you in the fast forecast for Bank Holiday Monday and for Tuesday, and that's available via weatherweb.net. Now, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, give us the thumbs up, or we'll send you an email through whenever these videos are updated, so you never miss one. Just send an email to generalweather-subscribe@weatherweb.net. There's the address on the screen for you now, and we'll add you onto the list. Don't forget to tell your friends about us as well. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining, and bye for now.